team ban.
Alright, we are back again with Amateur Dota 2 League Season 7. This time for us, as usual, we are following Warlocks of the Beach.
Ban.
They will be playing Scrub City today. This is the second game. Scrub City won the first match. As you can see, Warlocks of the Beach has a whole bunch of standings. And I'm not sure why. It's probably because they rescheduled the game, as you've known, it wasn't on Thursday, and I guess a large chunk of the team couldn't make it. And anyway, we go right into the ban and pick phase right now. The Troll Warlock and Anti-Mage has been banned out by Warlocks of the Beach. Scrub CD has banned out Bristerback and Storm Spirit. Because in the first game, I only watched a little bit of the first game, but basically we there was a very big Troll Warlock, so that's probably why it's banned. And it's overall pretty common ban anyway. We have Shadow Shaman being picked up along with Centaur Warrior from Warlocks of the Beach, so we will be seeing an offlane Centaur Warrior. Juggernaut and Alina being picked up by Scrub City. Juggernaut usually, as always, a very powerful carry. Lina, I do see Lina going mid very often now, so I'm not too sure whether it's a support Lina or a mid Lina. Can be pretty big if you get a early dominating game. I do feel Lina is a pretty snowball hero, but not as strong as other snowball meat heroes like Tinker or
10 seconds
Storm.
remaining.
I mean, comparing them to magic burst damage hero, but
5 seconds remaining.
it's definitely an option when you ban the Storm out yourself. And Sniper will be banned as the third ban from Scrub City. Warlocks of the Beach have actually banned out Mirana. Maybe a respect ban, I'm not too sure. Anyway, we're going into the fourth battle phase. The last game. Also, Bish is a little bit mixed up. I'm not too sure why. Maybe they want to let the standing tri-lane together, but basically we saw Kovina going in the off lane and Legit Harry going as a solo mid, which is something we don't see very often when they have the full team. Viper will be banned out as a fourth ban from Warlocks of the Beach, so we may be expecting a
Dire team pick.
Tinker mid, maybe. Sniper is also banned out. So I know Viper does well against some OD2. I think it does pretty well against Outward Destroyer, Devourer Destroyer. I think it's now. And Medusa has been banned now as a fourth ban. So we do have 4 very core and late game carries being banned out by Scrub City. And
10 seconds
Lion
remaining.
has been picked up as his third pick. We do have a Laguna Blade and a Finger of Death. So I don't think any low HP carries will be a good idea. Like a Draw Ranger or something would be burst down really quickly in a team like with a lineup like this, especially even with a Juggernaut ulti only slash just a pretty reasonable amount of damage over a very short period of time. And anything from a Luna to a Draw Ranger, or even like the last game, a Clinks would probably not be a very good hero to go up against 3 heroes with very high burst and ultimate damage. Pretty low cooldown for the Lina. I believe it's 70 seconds at level 6. Of course, the Lion ultimate is pretty long. It's 160 seconds in the first level. So, but it's still something you do not want to deal with. So remember, if you have a Sniper with a Mask of Madness, the Finger of Death would actually do almost full damage with your Mask of Madness on, because you have a 25% magic resistance and then you have a 30% increased damage taken during the period. And we do have a Phantom Lancer being picked up, a hero I would say can dodge Lina's. Actually, you can dodge all 3 ultimate right here. You can dodge Lina's ultimate, you can dodge Lion's ultimate, and even Juggernaut's Omni Slash pretty well, as long as you time the second skill Doppelgangers well enough. And we have Earthshaker immediately being picked up as a reaction pick to the Phantom Lancer, so I think it's pretty sure we will see the Lina going mid. And the Lion and the Earthshaker as a support for the Juggernaut. Of course, there is the option. We do see sometimes certain teams like to bring the offensive tri-lane with a Juggernaut and 2 powerful stuns onto the offlane and put a Medusa or very powerful safe lane farmer on the safe lane, but I don't think that will be the case considering Troll, Warlock and Medusa has already been banned out. Anyway, Keeper of the Light will be picked up, Warlocks of the Beach, so I think we could assume a very fast push lineup. We have a Shadow Shaman with Mass Serpent Ward, we have of course a Phantom Lancer which clear waves very quickly, Centaur Warrior which could take down towers pretty quickly once you get a reasonable levels and tankiness. Keeper of the Light, the most annoying pusher in the game, definitely. Or even the most annoying anti-pusher per se. TA has been banned out, so you can see Warlocks of the Beach lacks a mid hero, though I guess you could run Keeper of the Light mid or Shadow Shaman, works pretty fine too. Axe has been banned out as the final ban. Of course they want to reduce as much anti-push as possible. Well, I think the Viper ban was hard to say, I guess. I mean, if you didn't ban the Viper, you could have probably banned the Earthshaker if you wanted to go for a Phantom Lancer, but maybe they had another hero in mind. But anyway, we go to the final pick, which would likely be an offlane hero. Which if you want an anti-push offlane hero, I guess a Clockwork would be a pretty good hero. A offlane Puck might be a pretty good choice too, considering the amount of low HP heroes they have. Keeper of the Light, Phantom Lancer and Shadow Shaman, all pretty low heroes can burst up, but anyway they went for the Clockwork. And Warlocks Beach now would require a mid hero. I assume they do have a pretty secure safe lane. And Centaur Warrior would likely be going on to the off lane. A mid hero to go up against the Lina, something that helps up with their push. I'm not too sure, but I guess a Shadow Fiend would
10
be
seconds remaining.
pretty decent, but they went for the Invoker. Interestingly, the Invoker will be picked up. Colina now returns to his support role. Enrique was on the safe lane farmer just now. He's now on the Keeper of the Light. Validity was on the, I forgot what he was on, but I think he was a support just now. Yeah, he was on the Ancient Apparition, so we have that. And finally, the Vengeful Spirit, what's his name again? Alpafiar is the only name that I cannot read properly in this 10-man stack, but he was on the Vengeful Spirit. He will be playing the carry on the Phantom Lancer. Alpha CR43, we have Enrique on Keeper of the Light, we have Validity on the offlane Centaur War Runner, we have Colina back to his usual support role on the Shadow Shaman, and Legit Harry on the solo mid Invoker. On the other side, we do have Blue Bandit on the Lion, the support Lion. We have I Want Food on the support Earthshaker, a direct reaction counter pick to its the Phantom Lancer, sorry. YOLO Swag on the offlane Clockwork, and we have Taylor on the solo mid Lina, and we have Brown Bandit on the Juggernaut. So we do have here Centaur Warrior immediately, very quickly being zoned out. He decided to put the ward down in the middle, on the wards, on the runes, instead of attempting to block the pull. But we do have an engagement top. Clockwork manages to trap the Invoker, gets a first blood, but the Invoker brought down pretty low. Lina being brought down really low right there. He is trapped in a rather dangerous position, and looks like this may be a double kill. Right? It's not a double kill, sorry, a second kill. Tyler being trapped up right now. Hannah, and looks like Taylor will go down too. So Colina would get a kill in return, but Invoker and the Keeper of the Light goes down once. Once to the Lina. I believe the first build went the way of the Lina. Oh no, the first build went the way of the Earthshaker. Actually, the Clockwork getting second on Enrique. So, but we do have the Lina picking up the rune, so she will be a full lever immediately. One full lever, a birth legit Harry. So Taylor will be having a slightly better time, I guess. For especially the early period of the time, she does have a much higher attack damage compared to the Invoker. Of course, that is because Invoker has a lot of orbs, and if you max up the orbs at early game, but we do have an engagement here down on Validity, who is being stunned out right now. No follow up from the Juggernaut, no beans being picked up. It actually took stats for the first lever. We do have a double lane instead of a solo tri-lane up top. I want food, and it was YOLO Swag will be in that lane. Keep it light pulling on the back. First, actually doing reasonably good right now. He's actually farming quite a lot. Well, this is just probably just the second wave in the game anyway. Invoker trying hard to catch back up with the Lina, who is already level 3. And I want food here coming in and stunning on legit Harry. Actually, he throws out the stun, but it looks like legit Harry will go down to Taylor. Taylor will get the kill. Very good rotation coming in from the Earthshaker there to get a stun and just block off the Invoker. He was very close to getting his level 3 and potentially invoking a Ghost Walk to get out of that one. And here he has his level 3, but he skills it into Quas, the second level of Quas. I believe Ghost Walk means a wax. Yes, that's correct. I'm not exactly a very good Invoker player, but bonus strength. He will have to continue to deal with a low HP, but he's going for a fast Faceable, so that should solve his damage problem. But Validity is trying to throw out some throwing a lot of harassment onto Blue Bandit, so Blue Bandit taking a lot of damage right there. He did skill 2 levers into the return, so Lion isn't exactly in a position to throw out a lot of harassment damage. But on the top lane, we do have I Want Food taking a big burst to YOLO Strike, dropping down the cogs to protect the I Want Food, so he will survive that engagement and get away with that. She's getting really low, salving up right now. Actually, I think it was a bottle. Yes, it was a bottle charge from YOLO Swag for I Want Food, so he will be getting out of that. Legit Harry taking a lot of damage, falling further and further behind, but it looks like he may be a little bit too interested to try and get a kill there, but he falls back, takes a tornado, and returns to a defensive position. He is in a pretty dangerous position. Lina does have a high amount of burst damage right now, 370 burst damage. Still no border. I do believe the border might be coming. I Want Food rotating in again. Does have a pretty high amount of charges right now. Not the border actually. A boot's coming on the courier instead of a border. Taylor is very interested to gank him, and there is no wards, but I believe legit Harry saw I Want Food coming down the lane. As you can see, he now sees her going back, and legit Harry now caught in taking a lot of burst damage from the Lina. Not exactly something you want to deal with right now. I think Laguna Blade would have brought him down right there actually. He was on 320, around 320 HP, and a Laguna Blade would have been sufficient to bring him down. And she could now definitely pick up a regeneration rune and maybe swing in from the back and just Laguna Blade the Center Warrunner, who is on level 5 and actually not that great. He just gets stunned up, and Juggernaut jumps in and just gets a last hit right there. A little bit too greedy right there from Validity.
Dire's bottom bottom tower is under attack.
Paying with his
Dire
life
structures
for
are
his greed.
fortified. Super Fort Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds. 'Tis non-cupatory.
And now 1 foot once again rotating in. Lina needs to get the Laguna Blade off, and of course I think she wanted to get a first skill off first so that the Laguna Blade could connect later on, but this fails to get the first skill off anyway. Animation time prevented that. Phantom Lancer are interested to try to catch the clockwork, but will not be able to get a hold of him. Once again, we see Warlocks of the Beach falling behind in the laning phase. Engagement here on Validity, and looks like he will go down once again. And Juggernaut picks up his level 6 with that. And Lion moves closer and closer to a Finger of Death, and definitely a Finger of Death. 650 damage along with the Laguna's 450 would be able to bring the Invoker down straight away. Excuse me. Earthshaker once again rotating in, trying to get a kill on legit Harry, but he does have Cotton Wax right now, so he will be able to Ghost Walk out of this if he manages to swing this in time. All he needs now is one more, but the Laguna Blade will not. He doesn't even need the Laguna Blade actually. The attack speed itself would have been sufficient to bring him down. The lack of water right now is probably causing Warlocks of the Beach quite some things. So Watts is on in Keepers of the Light. In Enrique's series, but Juggernaut once again picking off the Validity at the bottom lane. This time using his ultimate to get a pick off. So
that is for certain.
Lina rotating in. Will he be spotted? Though he will be spotted by the Phantom Lancer, and Laguna Blade will ensure that she goes down. But that's probably it. I don't think they can actually chase the Lina with two supports.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
Not looking good for Warlocks of the Beach at all.
Double damage.
Juggernaut getting ammo, Massive Madness very early, involving 3 kills, getting 2 himself and an assist. Invoker rotating to the bottom, trying to get a kill on this. On Brown Bandit. He does not have a Blade of Fury, so he shouldn't be as difficult to kill as a usual Juggernaut. Invoker rotating into the jungle right now, not spotted yet. And yet is a pretty big word right there.
Middle tower is under attack.
Taylor now soloing up Enrique, may be able to get this kill. One more hit and he does get the kill. A dominating streak going the way of Taylor. Very key pick off right there. He does see the Invoker right now, and he just backs off. So Invoker and the Centaur Warrior will be rotating in, finding I want food. He picks up the Earthshaker, but the stun connects and prevents Validity from getting into a secure position to throw off a stun or a double H or anything significant. No ultimate popped to chase up with the 2 supports. I guess Invoker throw up both skills, so I don't think he was in a position to do much beyond that. Validity needs to be really careful right now. Juggernaut does have his ultimate ready, and this may be a chance to pounce, but he will not take the risk of pouncing too close to the tower, I guess. So he has decided to back off. Taylor taking a lot of damage right there, and Earthshaker is in a position that the slow is thrown out from the PL on the Earthshaker this time instead. Invoker coming back. I think the connection does connect on legit Harry. Laguna Blade is on. Oh, she does not have enough mana to bring this down, but no change. Not trying to turn this around. Ghost Walk is invoked, but not enough damage. Not enough mana, sorry. And PL being stunned up, so Earthshaker and Taylor will walk out of deck alive. And that happened. Another ultimate being used on Santo Warner. Validity will go down again at the bottom lane. Personally, I find it a little bit weird that Clockwork isn't rotating more. He is already level 7, Ultimate's already up, so it's curious why he isn't rotating more, but we do have a potential engagement here. On I want food to get a kill right here. Tornado will go up, and the stun will connect this time only on the PL. Earthshaker drops down the ultimate, gets the kill, but dodges the Earth Spike from Blue Bandit and gets out of there alive this time. So the Echo Slam was dropped, but failed to secure a return kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack! Much like Cordwood before Axe's axe, Dire's top tower is under attacks!
Selena was trying to get into a position to push, but this is ironic because it looks like their lineup was going for a very push-oriented lineup, but they are now actually behind on the push. I'm not sure why Colina just ignored that bounty rune.
A lucky find.
I do see the Clockwork inside there, and they're trying to find him right now, and the Earth Spike will connect on Legit Harry. Legit Harry gets trapped on the inside, but Master Plan will drop down on YOLO Swag. YOLO Swag will go down first, however Lina will come and get a return kill. The Blue Bandit will go down in return, so it will be a 2-for-1. The Clockwork and the Lion going down for the Invoker. Very unfortunate to be trapped in deck, otherwise he would have likely got out of deck without a problem. Santoran and giving away a lot of kills at the bottom lane, and he is really far behind on his Blink Dagger right now. Of course the Serpent would drop very defensively. I guess you can say it's defensively. It's used in a war instead of a push. Should be the right way to say it, but have a quick look. Casual Yasha being picked up following from the MOM, and Taylor already picked up Eel Scepter. Beyond deck, Lion getting really close to his 4-staff. And Legit Harry also working towards a 4-staff. As you can see, Medallion being picked up on Shadow Shaman. Tornado used up to roll up. A very nice ultimate from Juggernaut, getting a lot of hits on the Invoker and Validity, and just Clockwork trapping them within the Cog and bringing them down. So very nice engagement right there. Coming up for Scrub City.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for
supports
certain.
Running into each other.
Dire structures can take all the hurt Radiant cares to heap upon it.
Master Bomot is up right now. Very low on cooldown. I was about to say this in 2 seconds.
Bottom tower
It's
is
now
under
off
attack.
cooldown.
War has come to Radiant's bottom tower.
Colina now dropping in a very dangerous position. Blue Bandit brought really low. Ultimate pop, but looks like the Lion will be the only kill they get for now. Clockwork does manage to push them back. EMP being dropped to just harassment, attempted harassment. Invoker walking through very dangerous areas right now. Must manage to get away from that. Colina dropping out the extra armor for the Invoker just to make sure he doesn't take too much damage. We'll move away from that. He's getting really close to his 4-star right now. Probably one more last hit, if I'm not mistaken.
Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
The Juggernaut is hacking down the middle tower. 3 heroes rotating in. He is now trying to pull out. Maybe being a little bit too greedy right now. Ultimate has already been popped. He is now blinded, so he could cold snap being dropped down right now. Hold up in position. Enrique may be able to get this kill with the final blast, and looks like Enrique will be the one securing the final kill on the Juggernaut. Surprisingly, they did not leave that for legit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle
would have expected them to leave that for legit.
Do not blame Axe.
But they did not, so it doesn't really matter. It's over. Really not picking up a Hoods of Defiance instead of going for a Blink Dagger straight away. That you do have a crazy low amount of magic damage to deal with. So I guess it's not. It makes quite some sense. I do think probably all of them should pick up a Hood of Defiance, especially the Invoker and the PL. Though Lina is probably working towards a... Okay, now Clockwork is in a position. Cold Snap being dropped out. Cox also dropped out to trying to save himself right now, but Ultimate will be used on the Juggernaut and he now saves himself, but the Tornado picks him up, so he is now still in a dangerous position. Juggernaut Ultimate solely on Legit Heavy, he will be brought down, and PL gets a kill on the Clockwork. Juggernaut still has no Blade Fury, but not in a dangerous position right now. Now PL being tornadoed up, but manages to drop a Kangar out of deck, and he is in a dangerous position to catch up. Hexes out, drop down, and the Winter Blade brings him down, but Brock Bandit is trapped within the Master Burn Ward, and they will get a return kill. It will be a 2-for-2 right there. Clockwork and Juggernaut going down for an Invoker and the Phantom Lancer. Once again, the ward's being used in a war instead of a pushing position, but very good ward placement right there. They're trapping the Juggernaut and getting a return kill on the Juggernaut, and of course them diving up the hill, but now they're just giving away farm. But I guess a kill on the Juggernaut was important to slow him down as much as possible so that the PL could try to catch up. Now he's not really doing a very good job, constantly dying.
Yes.
But a Hand of Midas has actually been picked up, which is a pretty interesting pick, but I guess he needs that to just stay in the jungle and try to catch up as quickly as possible, so the Midas would be a pretty big picked up right there. Blue Bandit getting really low, potentially being brought down, but no other heroes to back Enrique up on this kill. You do see the Clockwork with a double damage this time. It hacks up, and Juggernaut trying to get as much damage as Clockwork, trapping Colina in the damage by taking out the full EMP. Actually, EMP misses, I think. Stuns connects on Yolo Strike. The re-engagement onto Colina. Laguna Blade is used, followed up by a Fissure, bringing down the Invoker. Validity will go down. Colina now comes back in, and looks like he will go down too. That will be 3 kills for nothing.
Upon my life.
You want to tame the lion?
I actually haven't seen a Finger of Death being used yet. Well, stuff being picked up by the Earthshaker and actually also by the Lion. And he goes for another Stop of Wizardry. I'm not too sure what item is he going for, but...
Dire structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Enrique now being Fissure up, and looks like he will go down. The Ultimate popped up trying to stay alive, used with Blinding Light, but Taylor will steal the kill with her, what do you call it, Dragon Slave. Looks like they will be going for the Roshan, and I think Warlocks of the Beach realizes this. They are coming really deep on the inside. And Colina is in a position. Snakes being dropped down. Roshan will be killed by the Dire. Shadow Shaman denies the egg. Is very beautiful there. Coming out of Colina. Now 3 heroes trapped within that. Juggernaut uses the ultimate, but Lion getting being pressed down right now. Phantom Lance is still alive. Invoker tried to stay alive, but does not. Fails to stay alive right there. He four-stops himself in, but the Lina gets some last hit onto him. More engagement coming out. Hacks up right here, and Cockroach is being slowed up, and the kill will go the way of the Phantom Lance. 3 kills going the way of Warlocks of the Beach. Very good engagement right there. Legit Harry catching 3 with deafening blast. And the whole team just diving into that, and Colina doing a very good job dropping the ward, trying to steal the kill with the Roshan, I believe, but he manages to get the deny on the Aegis, which is definitely more important than kill on the Roshan. And they do get 3 kills in return from that, so I do think that pulls back in favor, though the favor is still a very large goal favor towards Scrub City. And that's something pretty big to catch up. Lina is very big right now. She already has a scepter, so it will be pure damage from now on. And she's working towards a Bloodstone. But more of those engagement from Warlocks of the Beach, and we could see them coming back into this game. Otherwise, I don't see them threatening Scrub City anytime soon. Phantom Lancer is working towards a Diffuser Blade, definitely an important item to help pick off the weaker heroes, like Lion and Lina, Earthshaker. Even I don't think it works X around Clockwork. I guess Clockwork doesn't really care too much about being slowed up. It's usually just cock block you, but they usually just block you with the cog. But maybe see here Phantom Lancer trying to farm as quickly as possible, getting really close to his. But we do have an engagement going on mid. We'll get away with that, and Phantom Lancer will rotate back to his farming activities. Finally, both teams have no water on the map at this this moment. Central Warrunner being popped up. The stun will connect on Validity. Not interested to pursue this any further. Oh, Validity giving away a very unnecessary kill right there. Master from what actually dropped this time, not good. Trapping Enrique in the middle. Fossa being used to save him. Colina taking out most of the damage right there. Wait. He wasn't blind? I thought he was blind, but anyway, we do have in the middle Phantom Lancer going down to a Earthshaker Echo Slam. Failing to pick up the Lina, trying to throw a tornado probably just to pick up the Lina, but doesn't work out as well as Legit Harry hopes. He's trying to solo defend this. 4 stops onto Bandit, trying to throw as much damage as possible. Future connects on him. He is trapped this time and in a pretty dangerous position. And finally the Finger of Death coming up, and Legit Harry going down to that. A little bit too greedy, trying to make full use of the Serpent Ward drop down right here. Serpent Ward didn't work as well as the Deafening Blast pushes YOLO Swag out of his own cock and saves him, I would say.
Money changes hands. Dire's middle tower is under attack!
Getting really close to Shoes of Defiance, but that means no Blink Dagger anytime soon. He's going towards a Blade Mill. A Laguna Blade once again being thrown out. Mechanism this time to save Validity as he gets out of that and stays alive. Finally, the tankiest hero on the team actually can hardly tank a series of skill from Lina right now. So that's how bad a position they are in. I'm pretty sure it doesn't help when your team's behind and the Keeper of the Light is constantly clearing the way for your farmers. 150 gold away from his Diffuser Blade. He's trying really hard to get a kill. Get a Diffuser Blade, very key item to just... You see the whole team right there. Lina Invoker very interested to try to catch one of the heroes. But he does have a 4-star is now being used.
War has come to
Shaker will just
walk out
of there, losing a lot of mana though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Might run into some Centaur Warren over here, but looks like Brown Bandit will just walk away from Dag safely. So Lina denies the tower at the bottom. Small farms going the way of the Lina and the Juggernaut getting bigger and bigger. Looks like the Midas isn't helping too much. Stun fails to connect. A TP comes aid from Lina to defend Blue Bandit. Phantom Lancer will not pursue that engagement. Rockwork actually has his Blade Mail out and ready. It's out of interest right now. The whole gang is in the middle of Shaker. Echo Slam is ready, so PL might want to be careful and burst him down as quickly as possible. 4 heroes are in position. Centaur Warren does not have a Blink Dagger, not being able to jump on them as he please. But PL is also in a pretty dangerous position. I want to know what they see. They don't see any. They see the PL coming for them. That's about all they see. Lion standing in a very safe position so that he can force stuff himself off the cliff. And on the other side, we do see them only seeing the Earthshaker, but they do spot the Lina now picking up a bottom rune. Okay, they now see the full team in the middle, but I don't think they know they're here. They do see Validity alone right there, and they jump. Okay, that would be pretty ironic, but it just fails to connect properly. 4-star saves Validity right now. Echo Slam's coming in, bringing down Enrique really low once again, but it looks like it would just be a 1-for-1, and now PL diving in for Taylor, but not exactly in a very good position to follow up the dive right there. And Earthshaker for a Centaur Warren. Engagement on the Lion. Being bothered up a little bit. He needs to get his mana back up so that he has a Finger of Death ready. 2 heroes out of position right now. Juggernaut and the Lina going down nearer to the bottom rune, but Colina has dropped his Serpent Watch, so not in a position to take a fight right now. They need the Serpent Watch to fight. Colina working towards his Agam Scepter, getting pretty close. I'm not too sure what Phantom Lancer is working towards right now. I do still think he needs... Well, BKB isn't really gonna help him anymore. Actually, a BKB does help him. There's still a lot of magic damage coming out from everyone else. They need a pipe as soon as possible. He needs a heart probably. You see the Roshan. Interested to see. Scrub City is actually pretty confident. Hopefully not overconfident. I do think this game is pretty hard to control right now, but they're pretty confident with themselves. So it does look like they don't even have any vision around the map right now. They don't care about wards. That's how you get usually when you're winning a game pretty badly, and then you just get cocky, you stop buying wards, you stop caring. But I think that's the situation they are in right now. Even if they are jumped on, I do think they're in a beneficial position. Juggernaut jumps on Validity, taking most of the damage. Earthshaker comes in with an Echo Slam connecting beautifully. The Serpent Wards once again being dropped in an offensive manner, trying to bring down Solo Swag, but Juggernaut's cleaning the ward up really quickly. Only Keeper of the Light going down there. A lot of skills thrown out defensively. A Tornado and a Definitely Blast thrown out to save themselves. So only the Keeper of the Light will go down. The rest will take a lot of damage and they are forced back. I would say a pretty good engagement from both teams. Played out really well.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Super fortified. Like you can't even imagine. If Dire's middle tower was worth a damn, it would still be standing.
Lit Mail now ready on Validity, but still no Blink Dagger, which I still think is a very important item that they need. They do know they're going for the Roshan. They do not have Mass Serpent Ward to take this fight. Mass Serpent Ward is down for another 52 seconds. They need to delay this. Clockwork actually with his no scepter yet. But Kalina probably wants to wait this 30-second out, and of course he likely wants his scepter before he drops his next ward too. Watch Spirit will be dropped, used to scout the situation, and they will engage on the Clockwork. Tornado fails to connect, burning out a lot of mana, and looks like Clockwork just walked all the way back into his tower and feels safe about it. Kalina, Mass Serpent Ward up in 4 seconds. PL now may get a solo kill on Blue Bandit. Stun thrown out, more stun connecting. Looks like Laguna Blade may be able to bring him down, and Finger of Death will be the one that brings the Phantom Lancer down instead. I do think he really needs to get a Hood of Defiance as quickly as possible. He's going for a Radiance, as we can see. Of the Light actually caught in a dangerous position. Not sure why he isn't running. Looks like the ultimate will be popped and connection will make do. No Laguna Blade needed to get that kill. And this looks like it will be a free Roshan. I don't think Kalina is in a position to do anything about it. The Lina may try to force him away, but they want to be really careful right now. Kalina is actually in position to deny this. Aghanim Scepter already picked up. I don't think he's interested to use the... I don't think he's interested to use the... Legit Harry going down very quickly. Validity giving away another kill. Kalina caught in a dangerous position. Maybe follow up pretty soon right now. Hex being used up on the Juggernaut, but oh my god, the double force stuff right there on the Lion pushes him away from position, but he gets the kill anyway. Kalina goes down, and it looks like this may be a lane of Rex. 3 heroes down on the sideline.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
And that's the double stun following up, Enrique just being burst down very quickly. Elvis is just burning out as much mana as he can, trying to defend alone, but I don't think he really has the capability to do that. Invoker and Central Warrunner will be back up very quickly. Central Warrunner is now back up. Ultimate is ready.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Tornado will only pick up the Earthshaker, who already has no mana anyway. Definitely Blast bursts him down, but he is taking a lot of damage. Ultimate from Central Warrunner, stuns coming out from him, and One Foot will go down. Now Lion's in a dangerous position. Instead, he will use Aghanim Scepter to burst out the illusion, and looks like PL is trying to defend this. The Cocker actually cocks them and then removes the cock itself. Legit Harry actually still trapped. Validity now the only hero up top, and looks like he will go down. PL coming in a little bit too late. Kalina drops the ultimate, but this time not in as good a position as he would have hoped. PL using a lot of his illusion to tank out the damage, but looks like he will be getting away from this, but no. Dragon Slave will pick up the final kill, and Phantom Lancer will still go down. That's a lane of Rex. And 5 kills, I believe. Keeper like died really early in the fight, so it really didn't matter right there.
Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds.
Juggernaut has his ultimate ready. Looks like he's interested to jump on Enrique, and he will take the jump on Enrique, and the dominating streak will go his way, and he just pick up a butterfly too.
Like many a barrack before it.
Engagement on Legit Harry. He is now trapped within his space. Force Staff will be used by Laguna Blade with pure damage. And he will catch that one. No blade nail pop, so looks like that's down. And I do think this is very likely GG.
Or could it? Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And GG is caught by Colina and Validity.
Axe proclaims a radiant victory.
And looks like Scrub City will take 2 games, and so we have 2 games going the way of Scrub City, and we will see you again next week for another game with Warlocks on the Beach. Good, thank you for joining. Goodbye.